Hello, good evening, and welcome. I'm Paul.
I'm Jason.
And together we are
Those Vegan Guys.
It's only a bloody quiz, isn't it? Friday night quiz.
Well, quiz night. Back from the dead.
Yeah, back from the dead. We brought it back. It's been requested many times. And so we thought, why not? Why don't we just bring it back? See how it goes.
Yeah. No
guarantees that it's going to be every Friday live, which is every 3 weeks.
Yeah, we'll just see how it goes. Yeah. We'll see how the mood takes us. We'll see if people enjoy the quiz this evening. In terms of managing expectations, first and foremost, thank you to 46 of you that are in the house already. The people who were eager and ready and raring to go, even before we were ready and raring to go. I'll shout out to just a couple of people. Star Cradle, Frank, Joanna, Dragon's Angel, Ankarados, 3 Vegans. You were here before we were, I think. So yeah, in terms of managing expectations tonight, we'll just kick off straight away and say there is going to be a quiz this evening. We really hope that you enjoy it, but we're going to ease you into the quiz this evening. So we've just got 3 rounds of 5 questions. 5 questions in each round. We will give people a few more minutes to arrive. Then we'll explain the rules. And then the quizmaster and his glamorous assistant will make an appearance and we'll crack on with the quiz.
So yes, one more thank you to mention. We know it's a good job we noticed it earlier because it doesn't tell us here now. But, Will and Chris have become channel producers.
Chris and Will, Will and Chris.
Will and Chris.
Will and Chris.
Specifically.
Yes.
In that order.
Yes.
Because Chris and Will are also on here.
Thank you, Will and Chris.
Thank you for becoming channel members, guys. It really helps.
Massively appreciated.
Thank you, of course, to our moderators, Kelly Cockcroft, The Hermitage, and Leanne, I think.
Yes.
May be around as well. And maybe even Stuart will bob on. The library is open. We shall have to see.
Who knows? Who knows? But yes, the quiz is a bit of fun. Write your answers down at home. Don't write your answers in the comments because our mods will come down on you like a ton of bricks. Like a ton of bricks. They won't. They'll just probably politely ask you once again not to put the answer in the comments.
They'll block your posts.
You can score yourselves, and if you cheat, as I always say, you're only cheating yourselves. Richard, thank you, good sir.
Richard, thank you very, very much, good sir.
Bless you. That's really nice. Really nice. And actually, I'm in an extra jolly mood this evening because not only have I got the bank holiday Monday off, but I've got the whole of next week off work. So expect lots of content, lots of vlogging, lots of editing, all kinds of stuff coming up on the channel. Not just next week, but obviously for the foreseeable. Because that's what we do, innit?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Down to earth, vegan content on the reg.
I did it. It was a fluke. Bringing it back from the 90s.
That's what it's all about. If you're enjoying the vlog, or if at some point during the vlog you think, I am quite enjoying this, please do hit the like button because it tells the YouTube robots that there's something interesting going over there. Why don't we show it to more people? And we would love to get bigger on YouTube. That's a fact. We don't hide.
It's true. We shout at YouTube sometimes to try and get them to listen to us. We just shout into the cosmos. YouTube, help us. Yvonne says hi from California. Hi, Yvonne. Thanks for joining us. And Graven is very interested in what is the bank holiday? Are banks closed? Is that it?
Yeah. Everything's shut.
Everything's shut, pretty much. Well, it's not, is it anymore?
Well, no, because supermarkets and shops and stuff stay open.
Yeah. It's a public holiday, isn't it?
It's a good question, and it's one we should know the answer to, Graven. But we don't. I think it's just a bank holiday.
Denise says, yeah, it's just a public holiday, isn't it? We have several of them throughout the year, and they usually, well, some of them are related to kind of partially celebratory things, I think. Yes, most people do get a day off on bank holiday Mondays. Ashley is working, I think I caught earlier on in the comments. You are going to need your brain cells this evening. I'm not, even though we've only got 3 rounds of 5 questions on 3 different rounds, 3 different topics. I'm not easing you in that much. It's a mixed bag tonight in terms of the questions. So we'll see how you find them.
Yes, but before we get to the quiz, some other news. I have had the Vegan Queen should have had an episode up this week, and I was expecting Gemini round here Tuesday or Wednesday, which is when, like, you know, she normally films. Anyway, do you remember the last time when they went on that cruise? Well, I've had another garbled voice message, screaming and laughing and all sorts. What I got from the message was they're not going to be around this week, but they'll be back in another fortnight. They've gone somewhere doing something, and I will let them explain that to you when they get back.
It's only fair. It's only fair for it to come from the horse's mouth. Do you know what I mean?
Toby, have a drink on me for the bank holiday. Thank you very much, Toby.
Oh, Toby, thank you.
Thank you, good, kind sir.
Massively appreciated, and we certainly will do. We certainly will do.
I'm going to have a drink right after this coffee, actually. I want my mint now.
Decaf coffee and a mint, and then possibly a glass of wine once the quiz is out of the way, I think.
Been to the barber's today.
You know Stuart's in the house.
The library's open.
Just wanted to make sure that you'd noticed.
Hello, Stuart. Who is now 35 years old. 35.
He's a whippersnapper. He's a whippersnapper of a lad, he is. So, yeah, loads in the house. We've got 105 in the house. Give us a thumbs up. We are going to start the quiz momentarily. Get that done and dusted. And then move on to other things. Our usual Q&A, of course. Always open to answering questions, especially once the quiz is out of the way, of course. We'll give you probably a little bit of an update on what's 1 or 2 things that might be coming up on the channel. We usually touch on entertainment and what we've been watching or listening to. So we'll probably touch on that as well.
We will.
Those of you that have been here before, it's the usual bag. We're just going to throw a quiz in the mix as well, on top of it. Ashley says it was shit today, so hopefully you'll have it soon.
Ashley, there's something here from you, right? Oh, Jimmy, are you talking? Is Ashley talking to Stuart there?
Oh, maybe I missed.
Because Ashley, there's something here from you. It says from you on it, on the box. Yes. But it came 2 days ago. We're doing an unboxing soon. We have to. We always.
We have to. Leanne, you're here, and that's all that matters. Thank you for being here. We know you love it.
Oh,
we
right.
know you love a quiz.
So, yes, Ashley asked if she could send something to Stuart via our
PO
box. So what I said was, and this goes to everybody out there, if anybody ever wants to send anything to Stuart, just use the same address, but in brackets at the side or underneath, those vegan guys, just write Stu. S-T-U, not E-W. S-T-U. And then, of course, I'll pass them on to him because
I won't.
Just because.
Sorry,
also, if you want to send anything to the Vegan Queens specifically, in brackets again, TVQ or Queens.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
Just
make it clear. Know. If you make it clear, it'll be easy for us lads to understand, and we will, of course, make sure. Don't be sending anything to the Queen, though, like with our name on it, but then underneath the Queen of England, because we don't see her that often. Stuart says, and thank you for the correct spelling. Not that I'm precious. Even blood relatives spell my name wrong. Should we make a start? Yeah. Yeah?
Do you want to get ready?
Yeah. I'm a bit rusty, to be honest. A little bit rusty. I usually do this, don't I? I usually get this going, and then the quizmaster makes an appearance. So is everybody ready? Have you all got pens and paper at the ready? I think Kelly asked earlier on. Thank you, Kelly, for preempting.
I'm just going to give a message to trolls first, because it bless them. They're so desperate for attention. Our mods are on it, mate. So go and find something to have up to, and leave good people having a nice chat.
Yes. There we go. Nice. So yeah, pens and papers at the ready. No answers in the comments.
No.
I cannot emphasize this enough.
Don't be stupid.
When the quizmaster comes in, he'll go over the rules and he'll explain it all, and we'll get straight on with the quiz. So without further ado, let's make a start and let's get on with the quiz. This is the getting dressed part. Just made it. Just made it in time. 124 in the house. Thank you all for being here. We're going to jump into the quiz momentarily. Let me sort my hat out. Amateur. You can tell it's been a while, can't you? Are we good? And of course I have here my glamorous assistant. 3 rounds, 5 questions in each round, just to kind of ease us all back into the quiz vibe, as it were. Okay. And Ashley, you've had ample time. You've had ample time. We've been building it up for how long? 11.5 minutes. Thank you. Are you going to carry on doing that for the whole time?
Well, I might do just for a minute.
Okay. Right, we're going to make a start. So, the first round of 3 rounds is film and television. 5 questions. We will do the questions first, and then we'll recap, and I'll give you the answers. Score yourselves at home. We'll see what you've scored at the end of each round, and then we'll get the cumulative total at the end for all 3 rounds and see how many winners we've got. Because there's usually more than one. Occasionally, there's just one. Often, it's Leanne. There we go. Okay. Ready for round 1?
Mm-hmm.
Round 1. Okay. Question 1 in the first round, film and television. Question 1. When was Netflix founded? Was it 1997, 2001, 2009, or 2015? When was Netflix founded? 97, 2001, 2009, or 2015? Question 2. What was the most watched series on Netflix in 2019? What was the most watched series on Netflix in 2019? Question 3. Name Pixar's first feature-length movie. Name Pixar's first feature-length movie. I'll give you a little clue. It was 1995. Question 4. What is the name of the coffee shop in the sitcom Friends? What is the name of the coffee shop in the sitcom Friends? And question 5, name Disney's first film. Name Disney's first film. I will give you a few seconds to make sure that you've got your answers written down. Okay, we're going to go through the answers. So, this was round 1, film and television. The first question was, when was Netflix founded? 97, 2001, 2009, or 2015? It was, in fact, 1997. Shockingly so. So, the answer to question 1 was 1997. Question 2 was, what was the most watched series on Netflix in 2019? It was, in fact, Stranger Things. Great series. So the answer to question 2 is Stranger Things. Question 3 was name Pixar's first feature-length movie. The answer, of course, is Toy Story. Question 4 was what is the name of the coffee shop in the sitcom Friends? It was, of course, Central Perk. Answer to question 4 is Central Perk. And question 5, name Disney's first film. First film, if my memory serves, that I saw at the pictures, and it is, in fact, Snow White. Disney's first film, I think, 1937.
Surprised me, that answer.
So there you go. So that is the end of round 1. Now, let's see your scores. How did you all do before we move on to round 2? How did you all do? Round 2 is imminent. Let us see your scores in the comments. We're allowed to have scores, just not answers. Nick, 2 out of 5. Ashley, 1 out of 5. Frank, that's respectable.
Oh, well, and Chris, 4 out of 5.
Very respectable.
And Richard, 4 out of 5.
Excellent. No, I'm vegan, got 4. That's good. That's good. I said they were not that easy. They're not. They're kind of middle of the road, I feel, those 5 questions. Definitely middle of the road. Excellent. Okay, okay. So is everybody ready for round 2? We're going to move on to round 2 momentarily. This is good. This is good. People are doing well. It's all good. It's all good. And it's about the taking part. I always say this.
Of course it is.
It's about the taking part.
Of course it is.
You ready for round 2?
Yeah.
Round 2, imminent. It's intense, but I like it. It's intense, but I like it. Okay, round 2. Round 2 is language, literature, and art. Okay? And you know what? If you don't get all the answers, at least we're learning. We're all here learning together, aren't we? Pens at the ready. Question 1, round 2. What is the slang name for Gotham City used by locals?
Oh.
So not the one you was going to jump to straight away. I'm trying to be very helpful here as the quizmaster.
You tricky me.
Question 1 is what is the slang name for New York City used by locals? Question 2, name the best-selling book series of the 21st century. What is the best-selling book series of the 21st century? Question 3. Which language has the most words according to dictionary entries? Which language has the most words according to dictionary entries? Question 4. Which famous graffiti artist comes from Bristol? Which famous graffiti artist comes from Bristol? And question 5. Which artist painted the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel in Rome? Which artist painted the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel in Rome? Those are your 5 questions for round 2. We will give you a few seconds to make sure you've got all your answers written down. Nice. I liked that. I know Mum and Dad can't write in the comments, but I know they're watching and participating. I hope you're doing all right with the quiz. Much love, Mum and Dad. And if Auntie Pearl, Colin and Brett are watching as well, much love to you too. Always like to give you a shout out. Okay, answers for round 2. We're going to kick straight off. So question 1 was, what is the slang name for New York City used by locals? I didn't even know this. Gotham. Gotham.
You just said the slang name for New York City.
Yeah. What is the slang name for New York City used by locals? The answer is Gotham.
Oh, before you said what's the slang name for Gotham City used by locals?
No, I didn't. I didn't say Gotham because I would have given you the answer, wouldn't I?
I think you did.
Let me know in the comments if I'm right or if he's right, so we don't have a big row. Question 2 was, name the best-selling book series of the 21st century. Believe it or not, it's Harry Potter. There you go. I reckon quite a lot of you will have got that. I reckon there's quite a lot of Harry Potter fans out there. Question 3, which language has the most words according to dictionary entries?
Oh, yes, he did. Paul is right. Yes, you did. Paul is right. Paul is right. You did.
Did I give you the answer?
You said, what is the slang name for used in Gotham City by
I do
locals?
apologise. I did say at the start I'm rusty. I'm allowed to get one wrong.
Of course you are. Just don't try and tell me wrong.
Answer to question. Well, that's why I put it out there to the wonderful people. That's why I put it out there, because I didn't know.
Can we have some more thumbs up, guys? We're wearing hats and wigs and everything.
Oh, it'd be lovely. It'd be right nice. We can appreciate that you've been distracted with the quiz. But now we're just taking a momentary break. Thank you, people, for the thumbs up.
Oh, thank you.
Greatly
That moved
appreciated.
straight away. Thank you so much.
And it genuinely helps. It
And
really
it just
does.
shows you that there are far more wonderful humans in the world than there are weird ones.
Weird ones.
But there are some weird ones, aren't there?
Where were we up to? Question 3, I think. The question was, which language has the most words according to dictionary entries? English. At least 200,000.
I was going to say, because with the English language is the thing, there are words that basically mean exactly the same thing, and there's like 5 of them.
Yeah.
That's why there's a synonyms section when you right-click on a word in Word.
There you go. So that was the answer to question 3, English. Question 4 was, which famous graffiti artist comes from Bristol? Banksy. Banksy's from Bristol.
Bristol Banksy.
So Banksy is the answer to question 4. And question 5 was, which artist painted the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel in Rome? Michelangelo. Michelangelo is the answer to question 5.
Michelangelo.
So there you go. Let's have a look at your answers. How have you all done? We've got one more round of 5 left on the subject of pop culture and music. Donna got 5. Excellent stuff, Donna. Excellent stuff. Alison.
Vegan chick got 5.
Alison, respectable 4. Richard, 3 is respectable.
Carol got 5.
Nice.
Frank got 4 out of 5. Daniel got 4. Phil got 4. Joey got 5.
I mean, I gave you the
Will
answer
and
to
Chris
one of them.
4. Ida 4.
Dragon's Angel 5.
Joanne 4 out of 5. Guys, you just
You're smashing it. I was a bit worried. I thought a few of these questions might, might be a bit difficult, but it just shows we've got an awesome community that are dead smart.
There's 3 vegans, 5 out of 5.
Brilliant.
Marvellous.
Julie, do not worry. Like I said, we're learning. We live and learn, don't we? That's what it's all about. We live and learn.
And that's what it's all about.
Are we ready for round 3?
Well, we might as well do it, Jason.
Third.
Quizmaster should have said.
Ooh. The third and final round. Are we all ready? We're going to kick it off in 1 second when I've thanked Bev for the super chat. Thank you so much, Bev.
Thanks, Bev, love.
Greatly appreciated. We're going to start round 3 right now. That face that you just pulled then, that should be the thumbnail for this live. Just so you know. Am I right? Okay, everybody. Round 3, third and final round.
Wait. The vegan vlogger needs more gin and lemon.
Okay.
Right, everybody go and refresh your beverages. It's very important to have a beverage and chill out and relax.
You've got about 10 seconds to refresh your palate. Okay. Are we ready? Third and final round. pop culture and music. Question 1. Where is Billie Eilish from? Where's Billie Eilish from? Where's she from? Question 2. What city do the Beatles come from? What city do the Beatles come from? And if anybody says, who are the Beatles, you are on the wrong channel. Question 3 is, what is the all-time most streamed song on Spotify to date? What is the all-time most streamed song on Spotify to date? Now, this is difficult.
I was surprised by this.
I'm going to give you a big clue, a big clue. It's an Ed Sheeran song. It's a big clue, but that's a difficult one.
I know, but
people are plucking songs out of thin air. Okay? What is the all-time most streamed song on Spotify to date? That's question 3. 2 more questions to go till the end of the last round. Question 4. How many keys does a classical piano have? How many keys does a classical piano have? And question 5. Which famous American pop band was originally called Kara's Flowers? Which famous American pop band was originally called Kara's Flowers?
This was another one he told me before, and I was like, what? What?
We should give you a few seconds, as always, to make sure that you've got your answers written down. Okay?
I think that might have been really bad, unless she said something horrific and offensive.
I think she swore. Okay. Everybody got their answers down? We're going to go through them right now, and then we'll see what everybody's final scores out of 15 are. So, question 1 was, where is Billie Eilish from? The answer is Los Angeles. Question 1, the answer is Los Angeles. Question 2 was, what city do the Beatles come from? The answer, of course, is Liverpool.
Liverpool.
Answer to question 2 is Liverpool. Question 3 was, what is the all-time most streamed song on Spotify to date? It is The Shape of You by Ed Sheeran.
I'm in love with your body.
I'm in love with your body. We actually like Ed Sheeran. We're not taking the mickey. Question 4 was, how many keys does the classical piano have? 88. 8 and 8 is the answer to question 4. And the final question was, which famous American pop band was originally called Kara's Flowers? And the answer is Maroon 5. So there you go. That's the quiz. What are your total scores out of 15? We want to know.
While you're tallying them up, let's finish with a dance.
A little dance. The final dance. So there we go.
Enjoyed that one.
Let's check on people's scores. That vegan chick 12, that is brilliant. Joey got 10 out of 15. Good. Richard 9. Have we got anybody got 15 or close to 15? Frank, that's respectable. 11. 9 out of 15 for Carol.
Pretty good. It's better than I would have.
Claire, thank you.
Honestly, for a lot of them. When he was telling me the answers after, I was like, really?
Daniel, well done. 10 out of 15. Richard says Paul for the next Bond girl.
You are not a loser, Sarah.
Zoe, bravo.
I think I got 3.
Bravo. Zoe
before I knew the answers.
Zoe got 15. Zoe might be our winner this evening. If anybody else has got 15, do let me know.
Well done, Zoe.
I'm taking the jacket off now because it's actually getting rather warm in here.
And I'm taking the air off because I'm done with it. Kelly, I couldn't answer you before because we were finishing off the quiz, but totally get you about the chat moving too quick. I blocked Ashley Beresford last week on what was I on? What was I doing? What was it, Ashley? What chat was it? It was a live chat, and I was blocking the arsehole right next to her.
Right. It's easily done.
And then and I blocked Ashley. I had to go into back engine and unblock her because I'd proper blocked her, which you can do if it's your channel. So, Jason, what I'm going to do...
Can you show me another time?
No. I'm going
right.
to open the window of our stream so that I have the power to permanently block.
Right.
Like completely.
Okay.
From the channel. I just have to do that.
It's all gone very serious after the quiz all of a sudden.
Well, we'll just see now. It's I've got that open. So if... oh, Denise, yes, thank you, darling. You sent us a tenner, didn't you? Thank you so much. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Thank you.
Thank you. And thank you, Kelly. Kelly says, I think I unblocked Bev. Sorry, Bev.
Hey, it's no worry. I did. I tried to put Ashley in the corner. She weren't having it. She so weren't having it. She was like, no. I was mortified though. I was like, because like I said, because we're like admins on the channel. Do you know what I mean? Like channel owners. When you block someone, you block them. They can write as many as far as I know, when you block someone from your channel, they can write as many posts as they want, and the only person who ever sees their comments is themselves.
Nice. Sounds about right, to be fair. Nobody puts baby in a corner.
Nick, it's not going to be a weekly thing. It never was weekly. We do one main live, well, two main lives a week now, really, because I'm doing the chat show.
Yeah.
But we do one live a weekend. And it goes Saturday, Friday, Sunday. Like, so it's Friday this week, Sunday next week, then Saturday the week after, Saturday, Friday, Sunday. Saturday is mukbang, 8:30 when that happens. Quiz or chat, you know, is 8:30, and Sunday live in the kitchen is 3 o'clock. JJKK, was it you who was asking on? I noticed the comment on one of our videos before saying, would the vegan queens consider doing like a, you know, a paid live performance? Well, funny you should say that. We've been talking about doing, well, sorry, not me, I'm not doing with them. The girls have been talking about possibly doing Lime Pride 2. Because if you don't know, last year on June the 21st, they performed live in a back garden not a million miles away.
True.
And on the rare occasions where they had a change, Jason sang a song live. It was all live. There was no mime at all. The vegan queens sang loads of musical theatre and Pitch Perfect and Rocky Horror Picture Show stuff. Jason sang his own stuff. It was about an hour and a half performance. So we streamed it live on the Vegan Queens channel, and we streamed it live on those vegan guys channel. We did it simultaneously.
Yes.
One on the laptop, one on the phone.
Yes.
And then we recorded it with the camera, and Jason did an edited version.
Yes.
Of it. Kind of like a highlights reel, still about an hour long, but we loved it. It was great because, of course, we'd all the bookings that we had in, and we had bookings in April, May, June, July, August, September, all got cancelled. So
damn you, Schmarona!
So we didn't do anything from March apart from the Ladies in Lockdown show.
Yeah.
Because our show used to, our show on, the girls' show on YouTube used to be Frock the Fortnight, and then it became Ladies of Lockdown. But yeah, we are, it's
planned, it's coming soon.
We are thinking about doing another Lime Pride.
And of course, we're now kind of officially moving into the nicer weather, the summer, everything's a little bit more reliable in terms of actually doing something outdoors. So yeah, that's something to look forward to whenever it comes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, Gemini and Miasma have got to talk about it. When they get back from whatever shenanigan they're on right now, no doubt they'll do a bit of talking and a bit of planning. and
quite a bit of planning.
You know,
because it does take quite a bit of planning, doesn't it?
It does.
You know, to pull off a mini festival.
I'm going to pour
outside.
a bit of wine.
Oh, well, we did say we were going to have a little glass of wine after the quiz, didn't we?
Well, we do.
Yes. Yes.
I'm going to take the bottle out here.
So we had some very respectable scores for the quiz. Hope that you all enjoyed it. Excuse me. Hope that you all enjoyed it. Really do. And there will be more in the future, like Paul said earlier, as and when. But if and when we do quizzes, they will always be on a Friday, because our Saturday lives and our Sunday lives are very specifically cooking in the kitchen on the Sunday, and our mukbangs eat with us on a Saturday evening.
And the new Wednesday live is chat.
Thank you, kind sir.
Chat. Yeah, I haven't made the decision 100% yet, but it might be likely that this coming Wednesday's Vegan Village Voices episode 2 might be in the evening.
Yeah, she was talking about that, wasn't you?
Yeah.
Because you need to be able to give
I just think it'd be more accessible to more people.
Yeah, without a doubt.
No doubt there'll be more trolls, because, you know, a lot of them seem to live in America in the parents' basements.
It's really, it's unpredictable, that though, isn't it? It's totally unpredictable. Like, thankfully, we've got absolutely amazing mods that really help us out, and it is genuinely appreciated.
So much, ladies.
Yeah, really, really appreciated. Yeah, you've been on your toes this evening, and well, it's good to be tested now and again. Do you know what I mean? Just to make sure that your trigger fingers you still got it. Do you know what I mean? You still got it. Don't know why I'm still doing this.
You enjoying it?
I'll stop now.
Jim and I were doing that a lot last week.
Yeah, I noticed. Scarred me, it did. Kristen will say, "Oh, I wish we could have booked you for our wedding. That would have been lovely." Actually.
Oh, do you know, we've done a few weddings and we've loved every single one we've done so far.
Mm-hmm. And I can say
they've done a few weddings.
They've done a few weddings. Yes. Leanne, working up a sweat, swinging the banhammer. Nice. I like that. Yeah. It's almost superhero-esque. Very nice. Good. So what is coming up on the channel? We've still got 153 in the house. Thank you all so much for being here, listening to us, taking part in the quiz. If you're enjoying the live, please do consider interacting by giving the live stream a thumbs up. As we said earlier, it really does help the channel, and it gets the vegan message out there across the YouTube airwaves. Denise, thank you so much for the super chat. Greatly appreciated. Phil, thank you for being here. We are good. We are doing all right, good sir. Hope you are too. Siobhan, oh, thank you.
Siobhan sent us a link to her film.
Oh, this is the one that she mentioned a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, and then I remember seeing the link, and then life. I do this. People send, mind you, we get so many messages.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. Yeah, it is a lot.
But that's amazing, Siobhan. So Siobhan's made a little short film, which I'm hoping she's going to make public at some point, and share. But right now it's private.
Yes.
Isn't it, Siobhan?
Joanna has a question for the Queens. I work in event management. Do TVQ travel, or do you tend to stay local?
Of course.
You travel, don't you?
Of course they travel.
Yeah, for the right fee.
You know, as long as it's all covered, they'll go anywhere, those girls.
Yeah. Stuart says they've mind and mouths of their own, Ashley. It's true. So true. There's a few questions coming our way. I think someone asked us about horror films before. We can answer a few questions, can't we?
Of course we can. It's chill time now.
Yeah, we're just going to chill out, drink our wine, wrap things up, relax for the evening, and get cracking with stuff for the channel over the next few days. So allotment tomorrow.
Oh, quick question. Oh, for the Queens. Read that one.
Yeah, read that one. Graven. Oh, no, it was a question for Stuart. That's a question for Stuart, sorry.
Graven, darling, ask Stuart a question on Stuart's channel. Or even on the Vegan Queen's channel.
Claire, thank you for joining us, and good night. just caught that then. Thank you for being here, and I hope that you've not just disappeared and we got a chance to say goodnight. Thank you, Angus.
Has anybody seen the Friends reunion yet?
Oh, that's a good one to touch on. Without any spoilers, let's touch on that for a second. Has anybody seen the Friends reunion? We have. We loved it. It was great. It's been in the works for a long, long time, I can appreciate, but I personally think they got it absolutely spot on.
I hear you, Siobhan. She's going to make it public when she's got to say so.
Ah, right. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, of course.
I get you, girl.
Yeah, Will and Chris watched it. We liked it, didn't we? We really liked it. We don't want to give too much away because obviously there might be people who haven't seen it yet that want to see it. So no spoilers, but yeah, we really enjoyed it, didn't we?
Yeah.
We did.
Yeah, it was nice to find out more.
Yeah, lots more.
And just really nice to see them all again.
Yeah.
And
it was emotional.
Oh, God, I bawled.
Yeah, it was emotional.
He put it on while we were eating our tea.
Well, we'd missed the first half hour of it because you'd been getting your jab. And then we just did it on demand and just watched it.
Thank you, Denise, for the super chat, my darling.
Bless you. Thank you
so very much.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, news on that, by the way. No side effects again. And not even an ache. I could only feel it when I touch it. You know, so as any classic mother would say, well, don't touch it then. But I'm either very lucky or some people have been very unlucky with side effects because I've had none on either injection.
Been good, haven't you?
And I feel so much better knowing that I've had both vaccines and that if I do get COVID now, I am far less likely to be hospitalised and almost certainly will not die from it. So there's that.
It's always a great thing, isn't it? Always a great thing. Definitely. Yes, yes, yes.
But yeah, no, absolutely no side effects at all.
Johnny says, watched Army of the Dead the other day. Not a bad film. I think we mentioned it in our last live, didn't we?
Yeah, we loved it.
We loved it. It's a long film, not going to lie.
Yeah, but I like Zack Snyder.
Yeah.
Zack Snyder made my favourite of all time zombie film, which is the 2004 remake of Dawn of the Dead. I still, to this day, think it is the best zombie film ever made. Because it was the first time we saw like mass running zombies.
Yeah.
And anyone who knows me will tell you that if there is a strong blonde female lead in a film, I'm her. I see the film through her eyes.
Yeah, the female protagonist.
She will be the character that I live the film through.
Mm-hmm.
And I just think that the main character in Dawn of the Dead is brilliant.
Leanne, no, speedy zombies are a no from me. And Joey, as Lauren the Hermitage just said, please do check out some of the stuff on the channel because it is all really down to earth, good, solid vegan content that's really accessible. And thank you, Lauren, for suggesting that as well, of course. And of course, we've got a free ebook that Paul wrote that you can download from Those Vegan Guys, the website, our Facebook.
ThoseVeganGuys.com.
It's linked in every video that we have on the channel.
In the description. This is our group on Facebook, that vegan group.
And bloody good luck on the journey, Joey. It's an adventure. It's exciting. And please continue to be a part of this community because we are so chuffed at the community that is on here, all of our awesome subscribers. That vegan group on Facebook, Joey, if you do Facebook, is another fantastic place that Paul set up on there on Facebook where we've just got a lovely little community that all help each other out. It's brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah. Joey, we're obviously UK based as well, just in case you can't tell, like terribly northern accent. So all of our shopping vlogs are UK supermarkets, all the main ones. We take you around the supermarket, show you what you can get. But the book is it's a good start. It's a good starting point.
Yes. Shout out to Jackie, who apparently loves us, guys.
Oh, thanks, Cockle.
Thanks, Jackie. That's great. Hope you're having a lovely evening, day, or whatever, wherever you are, morning. And
That's
Random Videos 24. No, we haven't seen The In-Betweeners. We're aware of it, but I don't think we've seen it, have we? There's a series and a film, if I'm not mistaken. I think so. Imran, you've got a good point, matey. The Korean zombie flicks are where it's at now.
Bye, Lindsay's. I didn't even see you in the chat at all, love.
Bye, Lindsay's. Thank you for joining us, as always. Yes, yes, yes. Conroy, yes, 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 of course.
Oh, and also, we've just started watching, I think, is it on Amazon? Solos.
It's on Amazon, yeah.
A new series on Amazon called Solos. We've only seen the first 2 so far. Very good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really good. I think it's only 7. I think it's 7, isn't it?
7 or 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's 7 because I remember saying it was a 1 less than what's that one called? The superhero one.
Oh, Jupiter's
Legacy.
Yes, Jupiter's Legacy.
That's 8 episodes.
Yeah, which is also very good. We've been rather enjoying that as well, haven't we?
And we've seen 3 of them.
Yes.
Far, haven't we?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So Angus and Jackie are in Fife in Scotland. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. And Phil's just applied to join the Facebook group. Brilliant. Nice one, Phil.
I hope you answered the question, Phil.
Oh, you best have answered the questions.
The amount of people that just click join, and there's a very simple question there that requires an answer. And I have to refuse them. Even if I can see quite clearly the vegan and only members of other vegan groups, it's like, if you can't read that simple, if you can't pay attention to how to get into a group, how are you going to pay attention to the rules and be decent to other people? That's my thought.
Simple. It's simple, isn't it? It's simple. Definitely. The Barnyard Chicken Solos. Yes, SOLOS on Amazon.
Yes.
Yeah. Seems really, really good.
Very, very good. Star-studded as well. The first one was Anne Hathaway.
Yes.
Very good. Playing 3 parts.
It's called Solos for a reason, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah,
because the solo performances.
What's the hot black guy called that plays Iceman? Not Iceman.
I don't know.
Winter Warrior.
I don't know. We didn't watch it.
No, there's that new series.
Yeah.
Him.
And is Helen Mirren in one of them?
He's in numbers. Yeah. And I always forget his name.
Siobhan, good night. Thank you for all of the ongoing support. It's massively appreciated. Bloody hope we get to see your film.
Good night, Siobhan. Well, we've got the link for it.
Oh, well.
Good night, Siobhan, and good night to Katie too.
And Julie as well. Happy weekend all. Have to go. Good night. Thank you for joining us, Julie, and do take care.
What was it called? What's he called? Morgan Freeman.
Oh, yes.
Some ages there.
Thank you. Yes. Oh, that's nice, Ashley. Ashley says, I love the Facebook group. Everybody was so lovely to me yesterday. That's nice.
It's a nice group, isn't it? It's just a good bunch of people, and hopefully we can keep it that way.
I think we've got quite a lot in common with Conroy, because Conroy's just listed 3 off there that I'm like absolutely bang on. Dawn of the Dead, 28 Days Later, and Train to Busan have to be some of my favourite zombie movies.
Completely agree with you.
Yeah.
All 3 of them. Love them all. Well, the first 2 episodes we've seen Denise, are definitely worth a watch. It's very diverse, so it's two completely different stories. I suppose in a way it's a bit Black Mirror-ish, kind of.
Yeah, kind of.
But maybe not quite as dark as Black Mirror can be.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah.
It's a bit more fun and drama. Very good, very, very good. Like I said, we've only seen the first two, but they were good. You will enjoy Porthcawl.
Porthcawl?
What's that, Chris? Porthcawl, is am I reading that right? Porthcawl. Oh no, Graven's just jogged my memory. I haven't seen the one with Arnold, have we?
It's in our watch list.
Maggie, but
I want to see it. Big fan of Arnie.
What's the other one called that was a short film and then got made into a long one?
Oh, with Martin Short in
yes.
it. Oh, that's gonna bug me now. Zombie film with Martin Short in it, set in Australia.
That's very different.
Brilliant film.
Yeah.
That's gonna bug me now. Anyone? Movie buffs out there? Very, very good film. We've watched it twice, actually. It was that good. We don't watch a lot of films twice these days, but we should know that. We should know that. Ah, right. We got with the Will and Chris thing. Apparently, it's where Kat is going on holiday.
Ah,
it's not a film. It's not a film.
We were like, oh, is this a new zombie movie we've not seen yet?
Or is it a type error?
Oh, thank you, Angarad. We loved Wednesday's Vegan Village Voices so much. It was quite fun, wasn't it? It's. I just hope that it becomes something, and that people feel confident to come on and have a chat, share their story.
Emphasis on the word chat, of course.
Not their vegan story, though. I was explaining this to Annika the other night. It's I'm not going to do, because the vegan stories are a separate series on the channel.
Yes.
Vegan stories and Skype shenanigans playlist. So, you know, it might be talking about anything. Makeup, politics, comedy.
Hey, I might come on one time.
Well, hopefully you'll come on this coming Wednesday because you're off work.
No.
It's horrible.
Joey says, how long have you guys been vegan? It's about 7.5 years now.
Yeah.
Yeah? Heading on for 8. Heading on for 8 years, eating grass, straw, twigs, and dust.
Which you will see pictured quite beautifully in our free ebook, Down to Earth Vegan. It's amazing how you can dress stuff up.
We also do
we eat really well, though. I mean, we eat a bit too much processed stuff, and I'll admit that, I'll own that. But because we do, we'll have a pie, but then we'll have a big salad with it.
Yeah.
Or we'll have a few sausages, but we'll have a load of steamed veg with it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? We try to kind of
balance. Yeah, we balance it. We balance it. And you do cracking veg and you do cracking salads and everything else in between. So I'm a lucky lad. I always say the same thing. I'm a lucky lad. Yeah, Gravens says about Maggie is really good, made me emotional. I suspect it probably made me quite emotional. I think Arnie is quite underrated as an actor, particularly in those types of roles. So, yeah, we'll get around to watching it at some point, I'm sure, because we're both fans of Arnie as an actor, aren't we, really?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Have you seen This Country?
Oh,
I don't think so.
I don't think we have we?
What is it about? Answer me, people, by the way. Would it be 3 o'clock in the afternoon or 7 o'clock in the evening for the Wednesday Vegan Village Voices? Which would work best for folk?
I'm going to have to look it up.
That's what I'd like to know. The film?
Yeah.
Cargo.
Oh, I think you might be right, actually, yeah. Yeah.
Cargo.
Netflix. Cargo. Yeah. Brilliant film.
7.
Thank you, Leanne. 7.
I just think more people are more likely to be able to connect with it
Yeah.
at that time, be it in the UK or our friends abroad, because it won't be so early in the morning.
Oh, thank you, Random Videos. Apparently, it's a British comedy. I don't think we've seen it. No. And also, we're very selective about our British comedy, because what to some people is British comedy, to us is not British comedy. Well, it is. It's a type of British comedy, but not one that we're interested in.
We like the very dark kind of British comedy that you don't see anymore. Chris Morris.
Yeah.
The Day-to-Day, Brass Eye.
I'm trying to think of, yeah.
The Mighty Boosh.
Yeah.
So either vile or completely irreverent.
Farcical, surreal. Yeah. Definitely.
I keep doing that. I keep like leaning up the table and shaking my head.
If I do that as well,
And then
I'll lean back.
It shakes the table.
League of Gentlemen, absolutely. Yeah, and like, you know, if you think about the kind of stuff that we were raised on, and the stuff that I discovered like in my teenage years, you know, I was watching Rick Mail and Ed Edmondson, Bottom. For anybody who's familiar with that,
Ashley, I like filth.
I'm sure our mods have.
I'm checking whether it's blockable, because I can do that.
Yeah.
You see?
Mm-hmm.
Just checking. I got the power.
Yeah. The young ones, not so much for me. Only, I think it was just an age thing. I think the young ones was a little bit before my time.
I liked the young ones.
But yeah, the Fast Show, Bottom.
Wasn't before my time. In my day, it was like when I was a teenager, it was French and Saunders.
Of course.
Victoria Wood.
Yes.
The Comic Strip Presents, which was the whole kind of crew from, you know, it was
Rick Mail and Ed Edmondson.
Yeah. It was all of them and French and Saunders. Loved the Comic Strip Presents. There was some excellent comedy. And then when we got together, it was Brass Eye and the Day-to-Day. And then Big Train.
Big Train, yeah,
was a really good kind of sketch show with a lot of good, irreverent British comedians. Yeah.
And the one with the female comedians as well.
Something donkey. Slapped Donkey.
I can't remember. But yeah, so there's some classic British comedy that we absolutely love, but of late...
What was it called?
The
Donkey.
Leanne, not the 9 o'clock news. Smack the Pony. Thank you, Stuart.
Oh, Freddie Got Fingered's brilliant.
Thank you, Lauren.
What an horrific film that was, though.
Yeah.
Daddy, do you want some sausage?
I've not seen it for years, but there's certain elements. This is why that... Hang on a second. We're on the right track. Yeah, Mark. That's why that film is so wrong, because it actually leaves stuff in your head that you can never get rid of. Like the backwards man, for example. I'm the backwards man, the backwards man, backwards man, the backwards man. I can do anything backwards man. Yeah. I'll stop right now.
I'm glad you have. I'm glad you've stopped.
Ab Fab, Joey, absolutely fabulous.
Yeah, Drop Dead Fred was quite good, actually, wasn't it? It was a strange film.
It was cute.
Yeah.
It was a cute film. Yeah, loved it. Loved it. And a really pretty epic thing for Rick Mail to do as well, because let's face it, when you're doing that type of OTT stuff, you're not going to be getting scripts for films through your letterbox every day, are you, really? So
he was very versatile, though, weren't he, Rick? Didn't he do the New Statesman?
Yeah, I wasn't keen on that, to be fair.
Well, I wasn't, but it was a very different kind of comedy.
True. Yeah.
And he played a very different kind of character. It was a good versatile. They all were.
Well, we've thoroughly got onto the subject of English comedy now, which is great. Ashley says, I can't remember what it was you said you went to see, Ashley, but you ended up covered in fake sick, which is kind of cool. And somebody mentioned Red Dwarf. I'm so glad you've mentioned that, because that was another one aside from Bottom. I grew up on Red Dwarf, love it to this day, but I have a particular affinity and love for the first 7 or 8 series of Red Dwarf, from, like, you know, back in the day. Brilliant stuff. Absolutely brilliant stuff. Kat, you need to be careful saying things like that. I'm a bit hit and miss with Father Ted. But that was obviously the launch of Thingy's career, wasn't it, Father Ted? Graham Norton. Yeah, Graham Norton pretty much launched his career with Father Ted, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Nice, Charlotte.
Surely. Don't forget Carry On Films. I will never forget Carry On Films. About 5 times a year, randomly, out of nowhere, Carry On incidental music comes into my head.
And then he starts humming it, which puts it in my head.
I purposefully kind of messed with it a little bit so it doesn't stick.
I'm glad you did. I'm glad you did.
Hey, Carry On Camping, though.
I didn't want any of it in my brain.
Ashley says, my nickname from my family was and always will be Snotface. That's cool. That's so cool. Cool. Thank you, Lauren. As always. Rich. Who would ever put a song in your head on purpose, eh, Paul? So true. So true, Rich. Oh, that's great. I love that. Thank you for reminding me of that episode, The Vegan Vlogger.
It just started raining.
It might be one of my favourite episodes.
It's, I thought I heard it.
No.
No.
You heard something.
I'll tell you what, it's very...
very clammy.
It's very muggy here today. Very close. Humid. Feels it anyway.
Oh, yes. Carry On, Don't Lose Your Head is my favourite 2020, Bridget. Is that the one with the black...
Good night, Denise.
The black fingernail. I think was that one. It was the French Revolution.
What can't you wait for, Ashley?
Jody Joe, Phoenix Nights, of course. Classic. Interesting and random bit of information. I used to work in a music shop with a guy who wrote the music, the theme tune for the Phoenix Nights, I think it was. Random bit of information there for you. Antonia, did you ever watch Monkey Dust? Very dark, but very funny. It doesn't ring any bells. No.
Never heard of it.
But thank you for the recommendation. She's left us hanging there. Well, Ashley has said, you know what I can't wait for? Oh. See, it's an in-joke. I'm not in on this joke thing that's going on. I'm kind of glad about it, really.
I don't want to wait for our lives to be over. I want to know right now, what does it mean?
Nikki, we've had nothing but rain. Our allotment was like a jungle. Then found out she's been broken into, stole my baby's diggers and wheelbarrows. Sods. Nikki, that's so horrible. That really is. I'm so sorry to hear that you've had to deal with that. We were really miserable just about our drainage situation. So dealing with that kind of triple whammy there is never a good thing. But on the brighter note, there are things you can do to help your drainage, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we will be getting into nicer weather soon, and it'll help a bit. But I'm so glad that we went with the raised beds just to be on the safe side in terms of the allotment. And of course, for the 119 of yous that are still in the house. We've got 141 thumbs up. So that scale's balanced up very, very nicely. But for anybody who is still here this evening chatting with us, if you haven't seen or you don't know, our next allotment vlog, which I think is allotment vlog 22, will be uploaded on the channel on Monday. We will be down there at the very least tomorrow. Possibly Sunday.
Possibly Sunday as well.
Lots to do.
I'm on committee now.
He's on committee. Yeah.
They asked me. I said, all right. But yeah, this week we've got to finish off planting Salad Street, the green. And then we've got to start moving some plants out into Gourd Grove.
Of course. I'm worried about that. Why? I'm worried about taking the plants out of the greenhouse and putting them in the scary outdoor world.
I know.
Scary stuff.
They'll be fine.
I don't want to give too much away,
babies.
but we only planted some of Salad Street last weekend, and there's already progress. I'm not going to say any more.
In the lines, so you can see them quite clearly. Although we are dealing with quite a lot of horsetail down there.
Yes.
But you hear a lot of scare stories from people about horsetail, and it's like, it's not that bad. I mean, it is quite bad because it's very hard to get rid of. And it propagates through spores, so it spreads easily. And I know there's some people down on the allotment got their eye on us, like, I hope they're keeping that under control. And I'm just thinking, yeah, chill your boots, because we're here, and if we hadn't been, this plot would have been full and no one would have been tending to it.
Yeah, damn right.
Nobody would have been tending to it.
Kelly says, my garden is full of horsetail. Full of it. I quite like the look of it, to be honest, but, we'll deal with it the best we can. We're not stressing over it.
A lot of people eat it, but not when it's the frondy. Although the Hermitage says that's very good for washing your dishes when it looks like a mini fir tree.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
But when it's the first shoot that looks a bit like somebody's bred a mushroom with an asparagus, that brownie cut, you can eat them. And it's used as medicine as well, apparently. It's really good for your kidneys.
I've just scrolled back up a little bit and I've noticed just 2 words that I missed from Will and Chris. Salad fingers.
Love salad fingers. Love
so good.
All of David Firth's work.
Yeah. Burnt Face Man.
Burnt Face Man. He had a new episode out not too long ago, about 2 weeks ago.
At least 130 of the people in the comments are like, what the hell?
Oh, there's some very dark stuff, though, isn't there, with roof tiles.
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen
My Valentine special?
Have you seen the Valentine special from David Firth?
Thank you, Lauren.
Very good.
Yeah, we're not stressing over it. And the thing is, we've said right from the start, and as well, especially, kind of learning from Lauren, predominantly, and being inspired by Lauren last year. It's our first year and we took on a full plot.
Yeah.
And we still look back at the photos and I think it was a couple of months, was it last month we watched a few minutes of our first allotment vlog?
Yeah, and we were like, my goodness.
We're really proud of what we've achieved down there. But
we should be, with every right to be.
Yeah, it's our first year on the allotment, so no stress, no worry. We'll do the best we can.
I'm not worrying about the horsetail. We will pull it up as we see it. And if some sneaks in and wants to grow with our vegetables, bloody let it. It's tried its hardest to be there.
I don't think Will and Chris knew about some other stuff of David Firth's.
No, I think it's just the new episode.
Ah, right. Yes.
Yeah, was it 2 3 weeks ago? Very recent.
Very recent. I shared it on my Facebook profile, and I follow David Firth on Facebook, so that was how I got the update on Burnt Face Man.
Roof tiles is a dark one, though, isn't it?
Is that the condensation one?
It's the one about depression.
I'm not sure. I don't remember.
It's very dark.
Yeah, it's weird as well, isn't it, that one? It's probably one of the most weirdest of all.
At the end.
Yeah. It should come with a warning. Trigger warning. Nikki Gray just written Burnt Face Man and then 2 laughing, crying faces. Oh, Joey, good luck with it all. Seriously, really good luck with it all.
The thing is, Joey, it's so bloody easy. And it's so frigging tasty.
It's easier than it's ever been.
It's so tasty. It's like when you taste some of the stuff and when you know, right, I've got a choice between this product that tastes great and hasn't harmed anything, or this product that I used to enjoy that comes from real, you know, cruelty and abuse. There's no other way of saying it. Sounds like vegans are being dramatic, but you can't get produce from animals without hurting or abusing them. It's not possible.
It's not, is it? It's not. It is. It is not. And thank you to everybody who is making any kind of positive steps in that direction. And we always say we'll actively encourage you, but the most important thing is that you continue to keep making positive steps in that direction and keep the momentum going, so that the vision, the goal is, the finish line is vegan, not staying in that sort of limbo state of like, well, you know, we'll just kind of do 50-50. And, you know, we want to see people progressing and developing and moving towards that end goal. Definitely. Martina, thank you for joining us. You've missed the quiz, but you're here from Derry, Northern Ireland. Thank you so much for joining us. I love Lauren's comment there. You don't really get rid of slugs. Yeah, that's something I'm really kind of conscious of down at the allotment, is like pests, because we didn't really have a lot in the back garden last year, did we? We didn't have to really deal with pests.
No, apart from cabbage white butterflies. Remember, there's lettuce all the time.
Yeah. But we've got that fancy netting that you bought, haven't we? We're going to build a little...
Yeah, we're going to walls in it.
Build a nice little...
it's more like chiffon.
Canopy to protect some of our more delicate veggies and berries and things.
Got Martha here from Derry, Northern Ireland.
No, I just said.
Oh, sorry, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Download our free ebook if you just start your vegan journey. Loads of helpful stuff in there.
Oh, Nikki, thank you for joining us, and hope you sleep well and have a good evening.
I hope we're going to sleep well this evening. We've got new pillars.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Bamboo fabric filled with memory foam bits.
I wonder, Graven, are you asking us that?
What?
We don't really have that problem here in England in terms of snakes. We obviously do have snakes here in England, but not anything that we need to worry about at all.
We just have adders and grass snakes, I think.
Yes, it's
not on allotments.
There's not a lot of species.
We're not like you. We don't have to dodge alligators to go to the farm.
I tell you what, it keeps you on your toes, though. I bet you just get used to it, though. I bet there's people with like alligators on leads and stuff, like taking them to the shop with them. Wouldn't surprise me. Oh, Nelly the vegan. Hey, everyone. We've turned some of our garden and built a greenhouse. I'm from Southeast London. Brilliant. You know, Nelly, you'd be amazed at how many people over the last few months have been like, whether they've got a tiny little back garden, a balcony with a bucket on it. People are like, you know, really inspired to just try and grow something. And we said it the other week in one of our vlogs, it might have even been in our allotment vlogs, is that even just growing one thing on your windowsill in the kitchen, growing something from seed, seeing it develop, seeing it turn into Betty, the tomato plant, that's this monstrosity of a thing.
She's now 6 foot.
Just going silly. It's a wonderful thing. It really is a magical thing. And it doesn't matter whether you're a kid or an adult. It's important for us all to tap into that.
Wait until you see Monday's allotment vlog. Wait until you see what's happening with that lemon tree. There's a lot of good stuff going on.
There's a lot of stuff going on, isn't there?
A lot of good stuff.
Definitely.
Yeah. Well, shall we shortly start bringing this to a close, my love?
Yes.
I know that we've got lots of people watching, but I don't want to take up too much time from our lovely moderators.
Yes.
It is Friday night after all.
I would just like to say, Lauren the Hermitage has said, because there's been a few comments about pests and stuff, I could do some garden pest patter in a vid if you'd like, guys. I think that'd be brilliant. That'd be really helpful. And I always enjoy watching your vids, Lauren, because they're just really relaxing and just like similar to ourselves, funnily enough. Down to earth, lovely scenery, your back garden, all the progress that you're making. It's brilliant. So, you know, we enjoy watching yours.
Poor Helen has just arrived and said evening all. Helen, we're just about to sign off, my love.
Oh, Helen, you didn't have to go back to start.
Yeah, that's sorry.
Take part in the quiz. You know, and yeah, just have a good time because we are slowly wrapping things up. Well, thank you for being here. It's always appreciated. Always.
Well, I've been a vegan for about 32 years. It's nice to see so many doing this.
Nice one, Anthony.
It's easier these.
It's I'm sure it is easier these days.
Bless you, Anthony.
That's amazing. That's absolutely brilliant. So when you was a vegan 32 years ago, presumably you was just eating grass, dust, twigs, and
he was
rice.
trying to do what Leanne wrote before, making a trifle out of lentils.
Helen says, my friend was on Gardener's World tonight. Well, that's nice.
Gardening, I assume.
I assume.
Showing off their garden.
Yes. Yes.
In their own garden, in someone else's garden. Yes,
Ashley, you must get something to eat. Time is ticking on.
Oh, we had a gorgeous tea tonight. I'll tell you very quickly before we go. We tried them, the new Fry's chicken burgers. I thought there was only 2 in a box and they were dead thick. It's not, it's 4.
We should just make it clear, chicken-style burgers.
Yeah.
Just in case anybody suddenly gets very confused. But yeah, they're nice. Very nice. Not as nice as the Aldi ones.
Rick, is there a vegan beer? There's bloody loads, mate.
Yes.
Like loads.
I was going to say check out, is it Barnivore?
Barnivore. Barnivore.com. But you'd be surprised how many beers are vegan, actually.
You know what? I could sup a beer, actually. I might have a beer afterwards. We've got one in
There are loads, though, aren't there?
Yeah.
And the good thing is, when you go abroad, almost 9 times out of 10, the local beer, like in Tenerife, it's Dodora, what's it called?
Dorada.
Vegan.
Rich, thanks for joining us. Have a good night, good sir. And we will let's all collectively here in England try and have a great bank holiday weekend. And of course, anybody else outside of the UK, have a great weekend as well. We're going to wrap things up because the chat will just go on and on. We know what you like. We know what you're all like. And you know what we're like for not wanting to miss anything.
For vegan booze, by the way, yes, barnivore.com. It's exactly as it sounds. Barnivore. Barnivore.com. So it's carnivore with a B. Bar, do you get it? You'll find that a lot of supermarkets these days label what's vegan or not with beer, cider, wine, spirits. So, ladies, thank you so much for modding. So sorry we had some arseholes at the beginning, but that's the world these days. A quiz will always attract 1 or 2 arseholes, just the way it is, because I think that's the most we've had in a good long while. I know, I'd just like them to come and not be arseholes. I'd like them to just go away, quite frankly, and get a life, but that's just me. You know, I'm not always as forgiving as you are. No, I know. But there you go. Our mods have been spectacular as always. Thank you for the super chats, for the support, for just the greatness in the community as a whole. It's really appreciated. There's loads more stuff coming up on the channel. So do keep an eye out. Make sure that you've got that bell smacked down well and truly so that you get notifications every time we upload something to YouTube. Please do. I love you, mister. I love you. Mwah. Love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you again very, very soon. And until then, please be excellent to yourselves and each other. Woo! Bye, love!